Hey guys, reading time. How is everyone? Happy Saturday. Alrighty. Apologies for the noise in the background. My altar is also in my room, my bedroom, and in my bedroom I have my washer and my dryer. So being the weekend, mama bearing, I'm doing some laundry and stuff, so that's the noise you're gonna be listening to. I hope you guys can hear me okay. But if anything, I'll check this video and see if I just pause that and just keep going. Alrighty, so main message I'm hearing for this collective is feeling the need to explain themselves or yourselves as well. So it could be it could be a little bit of mirroring energy. Reflecting on past actions, reflecting on current actions as well. So I feel like maybe there's someone tied to this collective, or even yourselves. You're going through certain actions and how to not change the outcome, but kind of like very in revision, reviewing yourself energy. But I feel like there's someone who's needing to explain. So maybe there's a little bit of I don't know if it could be a confession or communication on the way. We just, if I'm not mistaken, if we're not ending it already, we are about to end Mercury retrograde which is, revision over issues with communication. And also today is the last day of March where there will be an eclipse. This is a solar eclipse. So I feel like the energy around us is moving a lot in the 3D right now, I feel. All right, so just to make sure that this is your collective, I want to see, because I'm already feeling like this is going to be a love reading. So I want to see what how you guys are viewing the connection right now. And then we'll see, then we can see how the past was, but we'll see how it goes. I think I'm feeling wanting to flow. Alrighty, let's get into it. Let's see how you are currently viewing this connection, and then we'll break it down and see what's going on with you guys. Alrighty, how is this beautiful collective viewing the connection with the person on their mind currently viewing the connection? Oh, okay, that's good. I'm not disliking that. Wow, okay, so we have two here. Okay, so we have I like you. So this is about, someone likes you, romance is blooming. You could feel that maybe romance is blooming, or you feel like romance is about to bloom. But talking confirmation to what I said before, I feel like someone is wanting to express. It could be that maybe you are feeling this as well, or even, as I said before, it could be that maybe you're wanting to express. But this is about interested in conversing more, hovering over the phone, awaiting for a message or a call to arrive. I feel like that's maybe you guys, what I said before. Focusing on endings, bringing new beginnings is what I'm seeing. Every time I see this coffin, and it's depending like in the energy, but for this collective, I'm seeing it more as you guys are trying to focus on, leaving the ending to focus on the new beginning. Don't make it fit. Chaser energy. You could be reflecting over your chaser energy, confirmation to what I said at the beginning of this reading, and wanting to rebuild. But this is a 50-50 card, so this is about, and it makes sense, how you sabotage the connection, but you're wanting to rebuild, but also having to do with yourself. I feel like you're going over certain actions that you had in chaser energy, having to do with maybe codependency or fear of abandonment. But why am I hearing father issues? Maybe you have certain father issues that you're needing to resolve. But also maybe part of your shadow having to do with abandonment is surfacing right now is what I feel. But I feel like maybe but if we're going to put this focus on how you're viewing the connection, I feel like that with this I like you, that you guys are liking each other equally, like the feeling is mutual. With this talking, maybe there were certain issues with communication or bad communication, as you know what I mean. I don't believe that there's bad or good communication. I feel like that we communicate based on how our emotional maturity is, or even our intellectual maturity is. How I feel like it's broken down to, you understanding your feelings and how you understand your feelings and how you communicate that as well. But going back to this part, I feel like maybe you feel that this person is maybe wanting to converse more. Also, I am seeing it as, so I'm hearing both things. Like, this person you're intuitively feeling is wanting to converse more, but also I feel like this collective, there are certain things you're wanting to say as well that you're wanting to converse about. Don't make that fit. I feel like you're focusing, as I said before, on the ending, bringing a new beginning, the separation, bringing a new beginning, bringing growth, change, liberation, a transition, trying to get out of that chaser energy. Maybe for a while you felt like you were chasing, and confirmation to what I said before, going over certain actions that you had. But also I feel like maybe this collective, you intuitively feel like maybe this person is wanting to come and chase and rebuild with you. Also, I'm seeing this as you wanting to rebuild with them. Again, I'm sorry for the racket. Hold on, let me just pause it. Because even though it's not that loud, like, there are moments where it gets louder and I don't want to be like screaming at you guys. But going back to the reading, so I don't deviate so much. Going back to the reading, I feel like this collective, you intuitively feel this person is wanting to maybe speak about certain sabotage patterns that they've had, even you guys wanting to speak about. But I feel like this collective, you feel like, maybe this person is wanting to rebuild, so are you guys. I feel like you're wanting to not fix it, but, rebuild from a new energy is what I'm feeling. Alrighty. I like you. This is how you're viewing the connection. Please do not make it fit. But that they're wearing a mask. So they're not being truthful about their intentions. They're not being truthful about their feelings. That, again, that's that sabotage energy. But they're not showing their true feelings. They're hiding their personality. They're pretending. There could have been certain gaslighting energy that they had towards you. I really hope this is coming from that endings bringing new beginnings, and this is not how you're currently viewing your person. Let's just confirm. Hold on. Let's confirm how is this collective viewing this person. No, you know what? I'm going to get tarot for that. It's going to be easier. All right, I want to see how this particular collective is currently viewing this person, the person on their mind. So you saw them as success. You saw them as, your big yes. Very masculine energy as well. You could have seen them as very masculine. It's coming to my mind. But that they embodied a lot of masculine energy is what I'm feeling. And it could be that maybe in the beginning of the relationship as well. But I feel like it makes sense with this I like you. I feel like it's more, you're trying to keep a positive mindset on them than just being in this energy. There's a reason why I wanted to do how you're currently viewing this, because I feel like even though this is here, like, maybe they're not coming fully authentic in this connection. But even though they do like you, I feel it's maybe you guys are kind of like, instead of putting them in the category of narcissist or gaslighter or whatever it is that, in the community we tend to do because we're going through this journey, I feel like maybe you're not trying to hold this against them. It's kind of like that understanding, but we'll confirm. But I'm intuitively feeling that. But there was certain hostility, conflict, a lot of self-sacrificing on your part is what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling that you guys feel about this connection and about this person. Or even you could feel like maybe this person is a little bit of a self-sacrificer, even with people around them. But I feel like you guys have felt a defeat. It makes sense with that coffin. But 7 of Cups in reverse, but you're trying to focus, confirmation, you're trying to focus on, the positive. You're trying to release. You're trying to really see them through this eye, through these eyes, really, understanding they are just a person who needs to heal. You're seeing a clear choice. You're seeing a concrete decision as well. But I feel like you're putting focus and action towards yourself. And you know what I say in this divine journey, the feminine energy, the divine feminine energy, we pull that thread by working on ourselves and really evolving ourselves and being more and more in sync with that divine light, that sovereignty. You know what I mean? So what are we doing? We're pulling onto that thread, and we're helping this person. We're helping our divine masculine through, you know, how our energy of healing to start going up and start healing themselves. Certain things that even we embodied in the beginning. Don't make that fit. The only thing I'm not liking, the only card I'm not liking is this Five of Swords in reverse. Only, upright, I'm sorry. Only because, you know, it's having to do with negative emotion and negative outdated thinking is what I feel. But otherwise, like the it's literally like how you've seen them in their sovereignty, or how in the beginning of that relationship, and how you are seeing yourself, what you're needing to do to be able to remove this. So this collective, I feel you have been going on, we've been in this journey for a while even, but also I feel like you've been focusing more on yourselves and what you're needing to change to pull that thread as well. Don't make it fit. Let's just confirm quickly with one more. Five of Swords. Even yourself, you could have had certain self-sacrificing tendencies, you know, really putting this person first. And it makes sense with this focusing, the Seven of Cups, leaving that cup and not pouring into that cup anymore because, you know, it's not healthy, and just starting to pour into your cup, focusing on the right cups. Make sense? Whoa, so two came out. So, this is beautiful. An awareness and insight, an epiphany, a clarity over this behavior. Confirmation, which means this collective also embodied this behavior at one point in the journey. It makes sense to what I said before. You're going over certain actions. And what was it? Hold on. Because I have it, like every time I get a message, I have my own little notes where I start writing it so I don't forget it. But this feeling the need to explain yourself, you know, this feeling the need to clarify as well. And that's where you started your new journey. Confirmation with the Seven of Cups. You had this epiphany over this isn't healed energy. I need to remove myself from this. Also, I am needing to work on this energy that I embody as well. That self-sacrificing, the conflict always. Maybe you, which means you are not only you're reflecting on your actions. Clearly, this person has opened you up into this beautiful journey, and has this clarity has come over you of what this journey is really entailed for, our inner union, not that external union. And then after that internal union happens, after that balance of that masculine and feminine energy happens, everything that is supposed to fall into place, it will fall into place. But going back to how you're seeing this person with my tarot deck, I feel like you see that they could be part of your happiness, apart from you providing your own happiness. I need to clarify that. You feel very optimistic. There's positivity. You're not focused on the negative. You're not focused on this. If anything, you're seeing this as they're needing to heal this. We do like each other, but there's still some healing that they are needing. So what are you doing? You're focusing on your healing. And I feel like under this hostility that maybe you felt in this connection, or this defeat, or the conflict, you know, maybe you were someone who didn't like conflict in the past, and you're trying to really be more in that solution wise energy, not the, you know, focusing on the conflict. That self-sacrificing nature, that certain abuse that maybe you felt, that with that gaslighting as well, you know, emotional. I feel like that epiphany that came over you is, you know, I need to heal this out. This is something that it's not that you're excusing this person's behavior. It's you are starting to look at yourself and not blaming this person for what they did. You are starting to look at yourself and reflecting on the fact that, you know what, I permitted this. So what do I need to do? I need to change my mind frame. Do not make this fit, guys. But over this Five of Swords, it's beautiful, this awareness, this Ace of Swords, there's this epiphany, there's this clarity over what you're needing to do, how you're wanting this ending, bringing the new beginning with that full energy. So again, this collective, you are seeing it in a positive light. You're seeing it in an awareness kind of like comfort, literally with that Ace of Swords. This Five of Swords that is still, you know, maybe because you haven't seen this person in a while, that you still have imprinted in your mind because you did not see in the 3D other evidence that show other kind of behavior than this. I feel it's like you changing your mind frame and be like, you know what, if I'm healing, this person could be healing as well. So I'm just going to focus on me healing and focus on not on that negative energy, but focus on that clarity, on my decisive nature and not being undecided. My focus and confirmation with this Seven of Cups in reverse, I'm going to focus on my truth and my vision, the vision that I've seen with this person, and I'm just going to focus on bringing it with this new beginning, having that new spiritual journey, you know, taking that leap into the unknown by following and trusting in my vision. Do not make this fit. Do not make this fit. Very decisive energy. I'm leaving this cup even though it's painful, but I know that it's going to be better in the long run. Kind of like that seeing the bigger picture energy. Don't make it fit, guys. This is very nice. And it's kind of like I was intuitively feeling that, you know. I wasn't really feeling like this mask was, you know, how you were currently seeing them, just because of how this whole the beginning of the energy was when I first started. All right, let's get talking. You know what? And actually, I'm going to show you, just to make sure, you know, that this is your collective. We're going to confirm this mask energy, what I said before. Let's confirm that mask energy. I feel like abundance or that self-indulgence is going to come out. All right, let's get mask, please. Let's confirm this mask. So this is wanting to make new memories, but it could be that maybe you're missing them a little bit right now. There's a reason why I said, like, I feel like it's very mirrored energy. So it could be, you know, that this person is, again, what I said before, reflecting on their masked energy, their masked patterns, so that what they are masking internally. Because they're remembering you is what I'm feeling with this. But again, with this, I'm seeing it as literally focusing on the positive, even though that abundance and that I'm literally seeing that as the positive. Talking. Am I hearing that hovering? Palm tree, focusing on your own stability, your security, your permanence, your growth. I feel like whenever you feel like this communication is about to arrive, or whenever this realigns is what I'm seeing, there's a growth happening. There's a certain flexibility in wanting to communicate is what I'm seeing here. Confirmation. So what I said before, that you guys are wanting to speak as well. There's certain things that you're wanting to take out of your chest. Endings bringing new beginnings. Learning from the past. Confirmation. This is also about reminiscing, but the first thing I heard with this one was learning from the past, changing that perception. Literally, the endings bring the new beginnings, not the other way around. Hold on. I have my kids with me, so yeah. But as I said before, I feel like it's literally that changing the perception of endings bring new beginnings. Ending, it doesn't mean a total ending. You know what I mean? Chaser. I want to get your guys' shadow. So this collective, whatever had put you in this codependent energy, this chaser energy, this feeling, this abandonment from this person, had to do because maybe you felt like an option in the past. Maybe that you felt like they were being always strategic, that they wouldn't be taking a risk. But also this chaser energy, what I said before, I feel like someone is wanting to chase. I feel like there is something having to do with them wanting to take a risk. Confirmation, mirroring energy. What did I say? But you guys are both mirroring each other's self-image, reflecting the relationship reflection in their wounds, your wounds being reflected, but a lot of introspection. Confirmation. Let's get one more for Hand of Cards. Wanting to get out of this. The codependency, the obsession, this was unhealthy. That Seven of Cups. I needed to remove myself and focus on myself and focus on my wounds and healing out my wounds. But you saw this as a block. This chaser energy, you saw that as a block. You need to be in divine feminine energy. Hammer, that's what you're trying to rebuild. That's why that could be what your main focus is right now, trying to rebuild your feminine energy. So hammer sabotage, there could have been a third party interference here. Very logical still. But a certain temptation maybe. Also, you could be tempted to want to contact this person. Again, what I said with that, I like you on the talking. I want one more for this. One more for seduction. Whoa, whoa. Oh, all right, literally. Boat and wedding rings, but wanting to sail out from this energy, wanting to, receiving what you need, progression, arriving, closure, issues, but also union, wedding. So again, I feel this collective, you're wanting to rebuild out of this third party interference, you know. I feel this person as well. But you're seeing it as whatever sabotaged this connection, it had to do with a third party. But again, confirmation, you're trying to focus on the progression, trying to focus on the stability, trying to focus on that union whenever it's supposed to happen. Do not make it fit. All right. Whoa. Okay, so let's see. I want to get your guys' shadow. Before I even get into this person, I want to see what you guys are currently going through universally. So I want to see first your shadow, and then I want to get you this SJ Oracle deck. Oh, Ancient Egypt. You could really resonate with Ancient Egypt, but also you could be really called to, you know, dive into that, gaining more information on the mothership energy. This is for me kind of like that mothership. For me, it's the mothership. I love Egypt. I've always loved Egypt, and, you know, since I was a little girl. But again, self-discovery, going back home, introspection, confirmation. All right, this beautiful collective shadow, what is being illuminated and what are you guys releasing? Because I'm feeling a lot of release. It's been a theme in my collective this week, which I like. Very nice. So feathered you could be really I don't know what, you could be really seeing a lot of different birds around you, you know, when you go outside or when you go to your job, or even like in your day-to-day, like you could be getting a lot of, I'm seeing like a lot of signs having to do with birds for this collective, and even eagles, you know. They're the truth speakers, if I'm not mistaken, from the spiritual world. They speak the truth. So, and it makes sense with this self-deceit, illusion, and secret. I feel like you're trying to focus on your inner truth. You could be seeing owls a lot also. It's coming to my mind. You've been healing through your art. Maybe you've been really focused on your mission work, or but also, you know, focused on releasing certain emotional baggage through art, your artistic side, but creativity and expression. And confirmation to what I said before, I feel that like this collective, you're wanting to express. And so you could be a little bit consumed over this connection right now, but addictions could be arising right now. You guys got that codependency is what I was feeling, that fear of abandonment. I feel it's because you're starting to really release that energy, that 3D aspect. But knowing that an addiction is a prison disguised as freedom again. And I love that the first one is having to do with your inner truth. So through your inner truth, it's that realization, reflection of your wounds, behaviors, actions, and trying to make that change. Inner cosmos. So a lot of trauma could be surfacing, but you're wanting to go deeper and wanting to see the truth so you can release it. Confirmation. All right, one more. You both are mirroring this confirmation. What did I say? But open your heart, healing union. I feel like you're trying to really, you know, heal and help them heal as well, through the cosmos or through the astrals or however. And I'm intuitively putting that in under the healing through art. So again, having to do with, why am I hearing poetry? Maybe you're a poet writer, and you know those poetry, seeing those bars where you go and you just like recite your poetry. It came to my mind. That was a very big detail. So I'll make that one fit, because poetry is sticking. So this collective, you either write poetry, you go to bars and you say, and you what's it called? I cannot remember, but Poetry is big for this collective. Do not make that part fit. All right, let's see. I want to see universally what's currently going on with you. What is happening in the universe for this collective? What is being illuminated? What is being healed out? All right. First one, confirmation. You are focusing on your healing, and you're focusing on helping this person heal through your energy as well. Beautiful. And you guys know what I say about this card. I feel like this is literally that connection with your partner, with the person on your mind, healing energy, you know, that cycle of healing energy. You got cosmic healing and healing. This is beautiful. There's a reason why you're in so much removal right now. And also, the endings bringing new beginnings. This eclipse is about new beginnings, which the eclipse that was on the 3rd, I think it was, or the 5th, I can't remember when it was. It was a moon eclipse, which signifies endings. And the sun eclipse signifies the beginnings. It's something ending to start that beautiful beginning in another energy. All right, so we have friends. So maybe you've been focusing on trying to be, also you could be getting a lot of lessons with friends is what I'm hearing. Karmic energies, you know, and also having to do with your behavior, codependency. Maybe you're starting to really reflect on the codependency because maybe you're having certain patterns arise with certain friends. Around friends having to do with not jealousy, but you know when you want to make a plan and your friend can't have that plan, but it kind of like it feels uncomfortable because it's like, oh, I really wanted to get to do this with this person, but they're busy with someone else. That energy, don't make it fit. But also I feel like maybe because I am seeing this, you know, soul family, this is kind of like that 3 of coins energy for me sometimes, you know, that soul family, that community is what I'm hearing. Maybe the universe is really bringing you with your community right now. Finances, certain financial hardships maybe you're going through, but something having to do with finances and stability is what I'm seeing. Maybe you have been, you know, trying to save, or maybe you have been trying to be more structured with your finances. I feel it's coming from up above. And there's that third party. So I feel like anything having to do with an interference, work or family, and it's the reason why I said that, you know, the friends as well. I feel like it's universal. The universe is trying to get you out of this, you know, it's because of this energy that something didn't happen. You know what I mean? But also, I feel like there's a lot of truths being revealed with third-party interferences. All right. Just because of this cosmic healing and that healing, like it's very healing energy over all this energy. All right, let's confirm cosmic healing. Whoa. Over that denial. So before, maybe you were very, you know, stuck on that ending instead of focusing on that new beginning. You were in denial that this would ever happen, that this would ever heal out. Confirmation. I feel like this is what you're removing. Hold on. I'm seeing my clearing and healing out karma. Just one more for denial. Not clearing and healing on karma, but seeing the inspiration through it. Seeing that this connection actually awakened you into your highest self, awakened. You're finding inspiration through your healing. You're really seeing this awakening and this cosmic healing as, you know, having found your authentic self. You forgave this person, you forgave the actions, you started reflecting on your own actions. Confirmation. Healing. Expectation is what I'm hearing with this. I feel like both of you are healing certain expectations. It could be that maybe you wanted to have a child with this person, but I'm seeing that more as the expectation. I want one more for that. Acceptance, confirmation to what I said. You guys are needing healing, accepting that you, and look how like the progression from denial to acceptance. This is very nice. You needed to cosmically heal the denial of the connection, the denial of, you know, people are not doing things to you. You are permitting it, you know, that the denial of, you know, whatever that abandonment was or that codependency was. Maybe, again, you had to heal that codependency is what I'm hearing with that. And you found inspiration in it into healing other aspects of your life through acceptance by releasing expectation. Do not make that fit. Friends, Okay, so I feel with this I love you, I'm feeling that the universe is maybe bringing you to a lot of soul family, soul energy. You know, it's uniting you, reincarnation on the bottom. So again, purging rebirth energy. I really feel that whoever these friends are that are, you know, coming into your life currently, even, you know, or even a couple of months ago, but whoever is new in your energy, I feel like maybe they were guided from the universe. And why am I seeing like it's been a couple of months and you have this friend that you feel like you've known them all your life? But also what I'm seeing with this friends and that I love you, I feel like it's you finally, maybe you were someone who in the past would be very, you know, whenever you had a relationship or a love interest partner wise, you would be consumed by this person and you wouldn't have anyone in your corner whenever things were bad or whenever things got, you know, doom and gloom with this person. You know what I mean? So I feel like now maybe you have a friend or a couple of friends which you have, you know, met for like maybe in the past year or a couple of months ago, but that really kind of like that soul family that's like, oh my God, so love isn't just partnership. It can come in many forms is what I'm hearing with that. Do not make that one fit. Literally changing that mind frame, transforming. Finances, wounded feminine energy. So this is about chasing. So maybe you do have a little bit of financial hardship right now and you're really trying to focus on that. Let me get one more for this. Oh, red thread bond. It could be that maybe this person is really focusing on their finances. You got marrying energy. I want one more for that because I was seeing more of that, you know, you guys, you're transforming it. You guys, maybe there's certain hardships financially that you're going through. In the 3D with children, you could have kids or this person could have kids, but I feel like with this finances, there's something that is overwhelming you financially right now that is tied to this thread or your threads is what I'm seeing, that you need to change that focus on. There's a reason why I said before, you're focusing on being, maybe you're really focused on that divine feminine energy, not that wounded feminine energy. I feel like it's leaving you very overwhelmed emotionally. I feel like that stability financially is something that in the 3 you struggle with, and more so if you do have children, and it's something that's overwhelming you. And I feel like it's a lesson from the universe, kind of like that. Don't put yourself in that 8 of swords of something that's not happening. This is going to resolve itself. It's part of your thread. This anxiety, this overwhelmness is just, you know, it's breaking something in you so that you can really focus on that new beginning is what I'm feeling with this. But not to worry with finances, that everything is going to stabilize on its own time. And I understand. I have kids and I am a single parent, you know, and finances, and it's something that can really, you know, overwhelm us, you know, that stability with finances, and more so if you are the sole provider for these kids and you don't have anyone else helping you financially with it. Maybe that's why also that's overwhelming you. I feel like this is like bringing you strength. This part is kind of like that strength of you can do anything in the 3D. Just believe in yourself and believe that everything will be resolved in due timing. Confirmation, part of your mission. Also, it could be that there's certain things having to do with work-wise that maybe you're in a job that is, you know, that 9 to 5 and you're needing to activate your mission. Confirmation is, I'm feeling more of that just because it didn't come out. Maybe you're needing to remove yourself from somewhere where that is keeping you in this financial wounded feminine energy, very overwhelmed with finances because maybe you're not getting paid enough. You know, again, you have a lot of bills, your children, you know, being the sole provider for them. There's reasons I am giving these details. Do not make these fit. Being that sole provider, maybe, you know, you're seeing that you are not being able to make ends meet. So I feel like there's something financially that, remember that 7 of Cups in reverse energy you had with this person, how you're viewing them. Do it in all aspects of your life. Remove yourself from situations or places or, you know, energies where it is not benefiting your highest good is what I'm hearing with that. But I feel like this is going to be resolved. Third party. Oh. Again, what did I say? Something having to do with a third party interference. And how funny, how crazy that I said work. I didn't even notice this until after I said that. There's something having to do with a third party interference with your job as well. Not only an external, but, you know, whoever this person was with in the past with it, and how you guys felt like an option. So clearly there wasn't a love interest in the middle. Maybe you guys don't know about it. Maybe you do. But I feel like whatever interference having to do with your path, not only with your love connection, but with your job, with your family, with friends, whatever third party interference having to do with, you know, maybe your own blocks that you have been putting yourself. Remember, you're reflecting on your actions, confirmation with that. It's bringing you guys into union. It's helping with that union. It's helping with that thread, confirmation. This part, I feel like that work, and more with that red thread that came out, I feel like that's one of the biggest interferences. Maybe you're needing to activate yourself into your mission work. How it came out there, it was still a little bit hidden, which means you haven't activated it maybe yet. How I'm intuitively feeling with that. But let's get one last one, universal. And then, so, oh, this is beautiful. So through the 5D, through the cosmos, what you've been working on in your inner child healing, really healing out those abandonment issues, those codependency issues, you know, that wounded feminine energy, by forgiving yourself, forgiving others, understanding that you are the creator of your reality, that you through your and that you through your divine masculine strength and action and drivenness to going forth towards your goal with your vision, with that Ace of Swords awareness that you have right now, you are coming into your inner union. Confirmation. This is only happening to expand your mind even more. This is beautiful. This is all happening from above. Beautiful. Very nice, guys. All right, hold on. Let's see. This is going to be a long reading, so grab a snack, as Bree would say. Grab a snack, get some water. It's 3:52 here right now, so wherever you're watching it, we'll see. Alrighty. I want to see first. I want to see universally. So hold on. Let me just first get your current genuine emotion, like your overall emotion right now. We'll just get 3. And then I want to get you guys my shaman cards to see what's coming for you guys. See through these universally what the universal comfort. Oh my God, focusing on the bigger picture. What did I say? And 19. Fine. I love it. All right. But in the bottom, that denial. Let's get your current emotion. What's the emotion ruling you right now? And then I want to get my shaman deck, my animals deck, and then I want to see with tarot universally what's going on with you, and then we'll get your connection. Just because I feel like I want to first focus on you guys. That's because it's your main focus right now as well. All right, this beautiful collective's emotions, current emotions. What are they going through emotionally? Change and perseverance. So by changing or evolving with movement, because this is about, I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Again, what did I say? That divine masculine strength, drivenness, action prone. I feel like maybe you're acting a lot through your divine masculine. There's something having to do with you. And maybe all your life, and more if you're a mama bear. If you're a mama bear or a papa bear, a single parent, we need to be in our divine masculine energy to be able to, you know, really move forward with our kids, you know, really be in that, you know, stability, masculine, you know what I mean. But understanding that you need to evolve and grow and put that movement and persevere and understand you can do whatever you set your mind to. Believing in your truth, your vision, confirmation, changing through your vision, changing through your inner truth. Again, you could be seeing a lot of owls right now. Don't make it fit. You're going through a death period. Sign. Learning that endings are merely beginnings. Beautiful. And you're trusting. This is absolutely beautiful energy. Beautiful. Do not make it fake, guys. I do feel like maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed, but I feel it's more having to do with that finances. No, I'm going to get these first. I'm not going to get the shaman ones right now. All right. Universal message for this collective, and then we'll get tarot to see what's going on universally with you. An opportunity is about to approach, so you could have found in a key. Every time I see this card, I feel like my collective has found a key. But universe is giving you an opportunity, is granting you an opportunity. Number 16, better than you can ever imagine, the clarity, the awareness, sign. 39, and also the clarity through your vision. And better than you can ever imagine, taking that leap of faith because you're trusting confirmation. So literally, it's that Ace of Swords and that Fool's Journey with this card. That's beautiful. Seeing the opportunity, not the challenge. Nourishing while you're waiting. Focusing on yourself, what you need to remove, what you need to release. What cups is it that you're needing to move from? That job is what I'm hearing. But number 5, total transformation. And also that mouse, that's very, don't overwork yourself is what I'm hearing with this. The mouse is very, not frantic, but, trying to be it could be a little bit of a perfectionist. Or you could have been a little bit of a perfectionist is what I'm hearing. And, you were focused on, everything being perfect and everything being how you want it to be. So you could have had certain control tendencies, wanting to control your environment and such. But instead of controlling your environment, now you're nourishing yourself. And how funny, again, birds, the omens. Very nice. Very nice. Universal message for this collective. 2 more for the top row. Sign! Inner truth! Yes! 7th of the 5th, 5th of the 7th could be an important date. 16th of the 5th or 16th of the 7th as well. Again, owls. Beautiful. Oh, small steps, big accomplishments. That's very nice. You could really love turtles. But you have 7 and 8. So 7th of the 8th, 8th of the 7th, 5th of the 8th, 8th of the 5th. Birthday memories. Your intuition will tell you where. 16th of the 8th. You're transforming. All right, so I'm just going to get these. And with these, I'm going to get tarot. I want to see universally. So I was literally just shuffling while I was waiting for my recording to save, and the only 3 cards that came out were, and I wasn't going to get them first because I was like, no, but then I saw them, I was like, oh my god, this ties in so perfectly with this reading. You have a 10 of coins upright, having to do with family legacy. Again, that finances, you being that stability for your family, but also this is about security. Financial security in the family home is what I'm seeing. So I feel like there is something having to do, but also patriarch, so something having to do with a father, what I said before as well. But your domestic duty sign, your lineage, maybe you're trying to really focus on that stability in the home with your kids is what I'm hearing. But by releasing unhealthy attachments, by that 4 of coins in reverse is a beautiful transition because it means that you are releasing that external confirmation to what you have been doing. You've been reevaluating your priorities, releasing materialism as well. I feel like that's having to do with that finances, that job. There's something having to do with your job. You're needing to review and see where it is that the universe is trying to lead you, or your intuition is trying to. You could have gotten intuitive thoughts having to do even with your with that shadow work, healing through art. There's something, maybe you should write a book. Maybe you had that idea in your mind and you're like, oh, maybe I should write a poetry book, and maybe you never put it into fruition. Maybe I'm feeling like maybe that's part of that divine masculine action you're needing to put into that, and that will actually help you and keep you and release that stuck energy having to do with your stability in pentacle wise. You know what I mean? But focusing on less is more, and focusing on balancing your energy emotionally. King of coins. And again, strong self of worth, hardworking, very dependable, successful. This is literally grounding you into that King of, and it's so, you could be an earth sign, because this is literally all coins. 10 of coins, 4 of coins, and King of coins. So again, grounding energy. I feel like you're really working through your roots. The universe is trying to really work through trying to enlighten the roots that you're needing to put into this world, into this 3D plane, having to do with your own stability, having to do with your self-worth and your focus. But also this is about financially stable with your hard work as well. It's not that it's gonna, but this collective, you would know this, it's not gonna just fall into place because you're just magical. No, you have to put in that dedicated effort, how you've been doing for now, and really focused on, you know, you're going to be successful. You're going to be this king of coins. You're working towards this king of coins. Don't worry about that finances. It's going to release when it's supposed to release, and it's going to, you know, stabilize when it's supposed to stabilize. There are things that you are ironing out right now, but this is absolutely beautiful. I couldn't not let that out. Let's get 2 more for universal for this collective. And it's so crazy. And what is it doing? It's literally opening that door to that union. This deck, and literally union with that third party. This is amazing. I got chills. I literally got chills. So whatever has to do with this interference, having to do with that job, not only with the people around you, I'm feeling more of that job, you know, that, you know, where you're doing what you're doing Pentacle path wise. That's a big interference having to do with this union. I feel like you're needing to activate through your mission path. And I feel like maybe it has to do with that poetry. Maybe you write a lot of poetry having to do with mental anxiety, or even through even spirituality as well. There's something having to do with your artistic side, healing through your art, that I feel is part of that Pentacle path as well. So maybe writing a book. But also what I am seeing with this, because with this first deck, I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on, let me see if I can put it a little bit in the back. You can't really see it, but it's okay. So we have opportunity. And I'm seeing this as that 10 of coins, total stability, the opportunity of being totally stable in your family home, but that roots again. That 4 of coins, releasing what the attachments and focusing on the real thing, creating the roots of that foundation is what I'm seeing. Focusing on less is more, part of that foundation, releasing what doesn't serve you instead of being a hoarder, instead of being someone who is very materialistic, because it means that you're still tied into that 3D aspect. So better than you can ever imagine, through your vision, what is it part of your vision that is telling you that you're needing to release? And also nourishment while waiting, that King of Coins energy, focusing on your self-worth, focusing on your own stability, focusing on your own grounding. That was beautiful. Literally, that's so crazy. It came to my mind for a reason. Like this is very nice. But lovers, it's helping into your alignment with this connection. But also, this is about duality. Your yin and yang, confirmation. Okay, let's get one more, and let's confirm. Oh, you are enough. Confirmation. Small steps, big accomplishments. Working on your worth first. Confirmation. Confirmation. This is a universal message. What did I say about that Pentacle path? I feel like there's something having to do with your job. And also, side note, working through your 9 of coins, working through the 10 of coins, it's hard. But I feel like the hardest is getting to your 9 of coins, because that's you on your own. That's you focusing and putting that dedicated effort towards your goals on your own. 10 of coins is literally 2 9 of coins getting together and finding that completion and stability with 10 of coins. And also it's, 10 of coins is kind of like my 10 of cups, but with more financial stability, more wealth in the mix. But I feel like there's a reason why I said that job. This is about standing up for what you deserve. Working too hard or for free. What did I say with that? It could have been that maybe you've been 9 years in the same job and you haven't seen the progress that you were hoping or that you feel that you deserve. So again, what is the universe going to start doing? And I'm surprised Archangel Michael didn't come out, because maybe it's because you're in that awareness and you are seeing through the red flags. But if he blows that trumpet, he will put destruction so that you can rebuild in a bigger and a better foundation. But as I was saying, I feel like there's something having to do with your Pentacle path, having to do with your job that you're needing to release, or it's, changing your job, or finally putting that dedicated effort towards that book that maybe you intuitively thought that you wanted to write about poetry or whatever it is. I'm saying these details for a reason. This collective, you would have had that thought. But removing yourself from wherever you feel like you're undervalued. We're removing yourself wherever you feel that you are having to put, like, literally, should I stay in this job because I have financial stability, because I have kids, and I have in the 3D, I have a lot of things I have to pay, or should I stay in my self-worth and release this job and understand, trust that the right job is going to come here, it's going to appear, or is going to, be aligned with me. And I understand, being a single mother myself, when you have kids, when you have the responsibility of having to provide for for me, it's 2 kids, for 2 different, and maybe it's for you as well, because I said 2 for a reason, for 2 different people who are not only yourself, that, whenever, I feel like when you're on your own, it's a little bit easier in the sense that, you only have to really focus on you not dying kind of energy. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be very, simple with what I'm trying to say. But when you have kids, the focus is, and it's the school, and it's, the uniform, and it's their backpack and everything that you have to buy for them, and the food and this and that. There's a lot of things that, start building up, having to do with financial stability or finances that you need to work through, and that you can't just, leave your job and that's it. I understand that. But remember, you're in a full journey. You're in that new beginning. You're in jumping into the unknown, and you're in this trust with your person even. So you know what, changing that focus, change that perception, and try to put it on your side now. There's something having to do with your stability financially that is blocking you right now, and it's literally blocking the alignment with this as well. Something having to do with your self-worth, Pentacle path wise, 3D aspect wise, because for me coins is also 3D aspect, that you're needing to work on before this alignment. And that's what the universe is trying to show you. They're trying to show you, you will have the stability family-wise. You and your loved ones are protected and are going to be taken care of, is what I'm seeing with that 10 of coins. All you need to do is, and it's what you're doing, is remove what doesn't serve you and live in this less is more energy. Maybe even you're having maybe in the past you were someone who really would get takeout a lot, and now you're focused on, you know what, I don't need to get takeout every week. I can just, have it maybe once a couple of weeks, or kind of like that energy, really focusing on trying to be a little bit more frugal with your spending as well, is what I'm seeing with that 4 of coins. And how funny that this says ultimate provider, so confirmation with that. They're just building your character, having to do with your own stability within, but through your self-worth, with this 9 of coins in reverse. This is absolutely beautiful. I feel like it's like literally 9 of wands. The universe is trying to get you to trust in your vision, having to do with your Pentacle path, and trust that the universe has your back, that if that is something that is part of your path, whatever came intuitively in your mind, that you will be protected and you will find that stability that you have envisioned, having to do with your own path, not just this Lovers. But a test of faith, having courage, putting up the boundaries, not getting what you deserve, standing up for what you deserve, having faith, endurance through this process, that dedicated effort, that 8 of coins energy, being persistent and maintaining your ground is what I'm seeing with this. So literally it's confirming everything right here. Part of that inner truth has to do with your duality as well. This is beautiful. This is just for you guys, not love-wise. This is just for you guys, what is being aligned and what is being, the test. There's a reason why you're going through past actions as well. It doesn't just have to be with love. It has to do with everything in your life. This collective, you're taking accountability for your own actions and you're wanting to progress. Hierophant energy, 10 of coins. This is thinking for yourself.
Literally thinking for yourself, challenging the status quo, having to do with whatever society deems as a 10 of coins energy, having to do with your family, or even having to do with this 4 of coins, like society is like, oh, you need more for it to be fulfilling. No, you are creating. And you know what, Hierophant for me is kind of like that it's that energy of you making your own rules that fit you. You know what I mean? That's what the Hierophant is for me. It's really, confronting societal's beliefs and making your own. That's what I see with this. But alternative lifestyle, you're getting this freedom happening, and also Hierophant energy having to do with your spirituality, having to do with that leader energy, very King of Coins energy as well. That's very nice. Very nice. Unconventional life choices. Maybe you spoke to your family about, maybe I want to write a book, and they were like, oh no, but you won't be successful, or this or that. Who cares? If you saw that vision in your mind, if that came intuitively into your mind, that was your highest self saying this is part of your path. More so if you are with your shadow work, having to heal or going through healing with that art form, whatever it may be. I heard poetry, but it could be something else. But I specifically heard poetry. But you know what I mean? The Moon, releasing fear and anxiety. Hearing and trusting your intuition. Literally as I was saying it. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is that connection to your highest self that is saying this is where we need to align to be able to get to our most abundant timeline. To live in our most abundant timeline. And you know what I just felt? And this never came to me actually. We got marrying energy. So I feel like this person could be going through that same thing as well. But we have 4 of Wands in reverse. This is about people divided, a lack of support. I feel like that's having to do with your family and your own case. And maybe for them, there's a lack of support having to do with their own stability, their 4 of Coins and their King of Coins energy. There's a discord having to do with this, maybe because they're wanting to think for themselves. Maybe they're activating their own Hierophant energy within. But literally, family problems, confirmation. I feel like there's something having to do with your path. And this is about your path, not just that love connection. This 4 of Wands, the people divided, there's something having to do with your path and your family, having to do with your own stability financially and your mission path that you intuitively thought that you wanted to do, or that you intuitively thought that you should start doing. There's a disunion happening here. So maybe, there's that you could be going through having to mend, having to explain yourself, confirmation to what that, for the beginning of that. Maybe you're feeling it and you need to explain yourself, and you know what? No, you are enough. Stand up for what you believe in. Don't explain anything. You just need to focus on your path. You just need to focus on realigning to your most abundant timeline by working on your self-worth. And by changing that status quo is what I'm hearing. But also, something that it's what came to my mind, it's literally this 4 of Wands celebrating union, kind of like mirroring energy with, you know what I mean? Because these cards have like the reverse and the upright energy. This is the upright, this is the reverse. So it's literally like the reverse is kind of like, but for example, this 4 of Wands in reverse, it's how it's in front of me right now. And like this, it's like this. So I'm literally seeing this as, this is kind of like the connected energy that you guys are both working on, and releasing, which I feel this collective, you're more in that, really in that upright energy, but it could be that, and we'll get to this person in a moment. But I'm more focused on you guys right now, and I feel like that's what you guys have been focusing on. But wherever you had a lack of support, disunion, unwelcoming, family problems, certain divorces or separations, canceled events, discord having to do with because you were in King of Coins in reverse, or you were embodying this energy of King of Coins in reverse, there were certain greeds, confirmation to this 4 of Coins, because now you're releasing the materialistic part of it. You are reevaluating that less is more. Instead of being greedy, possessive, hasty, in misery, disloyal, jealous, stubborn, or ungrounded, you are literally like you're turning the tables. And I feel like that's what you both are doing. You know what I mean? I hope that I hope you guys understand that. It made sense in my mind. It made sense in my mind. So you know what? And also with this Hierophant energy and this Four of Wands, try to not focus on, because you're thinking in yourself that there will be disunion or that there will be discord. Try not to focus on that external part. Really focus on your internal, on your self-worth, and what you believe is true, thinking for yourself, really releasing what that society's expectations has imprinted in our minds. And if whoever is, again, that friends and that I love you, whoever is supposed to be in your corner will be there with any decision that you make. And whoever's supposed to really be released, and whoever's supposed to leave, just release them with love and light, and understand that they were just part of that chapter of your life. And I understand it's hard when it has to do with family as well. And it's hard because, and I'm hearing father issues for a reason. Maybe there's certain things with having to do with your father. Maybe you were someone who was very, very close to their dad. You could be very close to your dad, but there's certain ideas or there's certain, truths that your dad has or that your father has that don't really go with you, challenging that status quo. But because you have such a fondness for your father, you're really, kind of like shutting down that part of your intuition because you don't want to challenge your dad with it. You don't want to have that discord with them. You don't want to have that, disunion or that imbalance with them. There's a reason why I'm saying this. And remember just that if your dad is supposed to be in your life forever, and it's not just maybe part of a chapter, maybe you just need to release them and then they'll come back, then they will. And you just need to focus on yourself. Your dad had the chance to do what he wanted to do in his life. He had the chance to build and put the roots that he wanted to put. It's your chance to do so in your own way and how you feel you want to do it. It doesn't make you a bad person. It doesn't make you a bad daughter or son. Just makes you a person who wants to live their life however they feel fit. As long as they're not hurting anybody, as long as they are being responsible. If you have kids, you're being responsible with your kids and nothing is missing for them. You shouldn't be worried about what other people think, and even so more if it is one of your parents. They had their chance to live their life how they wanted to. It's now your turn. I'm saying this for a reason. There's a reason why the universe is providing you with soul family, being in friends environment, because maybe that's the support that you are actually going to want. It's a genuine support that will, actually help you evolve into your path. Okay, let's get one last one for universal. Literally, it's like literally this is all like this Four of Wands and this this King of Cups in reverse. It's kind of like what you're needing to release. You could be overly emotional right now. You could feel very manipulated right now, having to do with that family confirmation to what I said before. But you need to focus on your inner feelings, on your inner truth, on what your body is telling you. Remember, our body is the biggest sign that we have from the universe. Whenever we're feeling overwhelmed in a situation, in a place with someone or whatever, it means our body, our intuition is saying, get away from that. This is emotionally overbearing. This is emotionally off limits. No. Whenever you're feeling in peace, whenever you're feeling at peace, or even just, you're feeling content and you're feeling this like groundness in a certain situation where you're having to make a certain decision even, that is your intuition saying, this is a green flag. This is a way to go. This is a green light go moment with, these. But this is about repressed emotions as well. Maybe there are certain things you're needing to, and again, having to explain yourself, it's coming to my mind. I feel like you're both mirroring a lot of aspects having to do with your family right now in your Pentacle path. Even though I only got you guys first, but I feel like I'm feeling it strong with both of you, just because this also, we have the Lovers in the middle. So because literally I'm seeing this as what the universe is trying to align both of you with, and then align you together, but you're needing first to put yourself first. You need first to put your needs first and just stand for what you deserve. Literally work on that self-worth, having to do with, you know, the stability and groundness. You know what I mean? But there could be certain repressed emotions that you're going through, and it's taking me back to that father wounds or that father figure. But you could be feeling a little bit withdrawn right now. Maybe you're not wanting to see your family as much as maybe you did in the past, or like a couple of weeks ago. There's a big transition happening with you guys, and usually when you are going through a death period, you tend to isolate. You know, so I feel like maybe you understand that you are overly emotional right now, and you're not wanting to put that burden onto someone else. So you're just retreating, and which is good, which means if you're putting yourself in situations when you are overly emotional and something that triggers you can come up, and you can actually react through that trigger, instead of maybe when you are more emotionally stable, more in King of Cups energy, more emotionally, you know, grounded, whenever that trigger comes up, you would be responding in a very calm and collected way, if not, you know what I mean? But I feel like this emotional energy that you're feeling now has to do with you repressing certain emotions, having to do with your family, and I'm saying family for a reason. Feeling withdrawn, having to do with certain ideas that you have, or even, again, that pentacle path. But you could feel a little bit manipulated, emotionally manipulated with family members on, you know, what you should do and what you should not do, is what I'm hearing. This is currently universally. So please don't make it fit. You know, the details I gave were for a reason. I feel all the details I gave, I feel this collective, you have gone through. So do not make it fit. Those were very specific details. But yeah. There's certain fears and confirmation that isolation. You're going through isolation right now. You're restricting. You could feel a little bit powerlessness right now, but you could feel like maybe people are trying to be forceful with their energy towards you. But overall, this is very beautiful energy. The biggest thing for this collective, I feel, is follow your heart and follow your intuition. Remember who you are. You are more than enough. Focus on your inner truth and keep nourishing yourself while you're waiting. These small steps are leading you to these beautiful big accomplishments. This opportunity is coming for a reason. All right. That was beautiful. That was actually beautiful. And I've never done a reading like that, so I like that. So thank you for, you know, giving me the opportunity to do this. Thank you for calling on me with your energy and needing this clarity energy, or clarity reading. But alrighty, I want to let's get some surrender cards for you guys first. Let's get some surrender cards having to do with that situation, and then let's get into this person, because I feel like this person is going to kind of like going on through the same thing. Alrighty, this beautiful collective. What does this collective need to surrender to? So surrender your ego and surrender trust. So I'm seeing more that ego as surrender that 3D aspect. Surrender what your mind is trying to manipulate you into doing, and just trust in your intuition and in the universe that everything will be all right. Sign. There's a reason why you're going through that 4 of Cups in reverse right now. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. Speaking from the heart, actually, is what I'm hearing with that. But surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Sign. It's not only trusting in your in the universe. It's trusting in your decision through your intuition. That is what actually, you know, that's what you grounding yourself. That's building your own foundation. Trusting in your voice. Trusting in your knowing. Trusting in yourself. You are enough. Self-worth, 9 of Coins in reverse, sign. All right, don't be swayed by others, by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. I got chills. They're multiplying. That came to my mind. You could have just seen Grease, but I literally got chills with that. That was beautiful. I'm not getting any more surrender cards. That is all you need to know with surrender. You're doing great, babes. You're doing great. Alrighty. All right. Let's change that energy, and I want to get your connecting. I want to see your person, what they're currently going through. So I think I want to get kind of like I think I'm going to kind of like do the same thing with them. Just because, you know, even though you're wanting to rebuild this, but it's like literally that marrying energy. You both need to focus on yourselves, but we'll see. Hold on. Let me, okay, let me get these. I want to see how they're currently viewing. No, I want to get these. Let's see how they're currently viewing the connection. How is the person on this collective's mind currently viewing this connection? Oh, but there's that ego where you guys needed to surrender to. So imagine what like inhabits. So they're going. So the first one we have is confusion. And you know what I just heard with this? Literally whatever, again, confirmation that your pentacle path, your whatever has to do with that finances is literally that third party interference right now currently having to do with the union of this of that external union with your person, because since you guys are confused, or since you guys are like really in that battle of should I follow my intuition or should I follow what other people say having to do with your job, what I said before, do not make that fit. I feel it's because you're confused on whether to follow your inner truth or others. It's kind of like putting them into confusion as well, but with you guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? They feel unclear about where they stand, and I feel it's like because you guys are feeling unclear where you stand with yourself. You know what I mean? But certain habits could be arising right now, or they could have had certain habits with you as well. I'm seeing addictive substance abuse maybe, but I don't know if I will ever change. I feel like, again, confirmation. There's something about where you guys, your inner truth, by you following your path, by you following your intuition, this would be released for them. The power of projection. But not only, it doesn't have to, and this is a beautiful example of it doesn't all have to do with your person. Whatever you're going through in your life, what you're going through in your life ricochets onto this person as well energetically. So because you're not following your truth, because you're not following your intuition, what do? They think that they can never change, that they can never heal. Because you guys are still falling short to certain habits having to do with listening to other people's opinions, or having to do with the manipulation that maybe you get from others, and you know that you're being and you know that they're being a little bit manipulative, but because you don't want the conflict, you don't want the discord, you just let it slide. That's, you know what I mean? Everything is tied to everything, and it all has to do with your self-worth. All of it. All of it. So they're feeling unappreciated in the relationship maybe, or they felt unappreciated in the relationship, but you guys now are going through that same thing with your family or with whoever it is that you're going through it with. You know what I mean? There's certain ego being illuminated what they want instead of following their intuition, but I let my pride get in the way of our connection. I feel like this, though, the ego is kind of like taking that accountability of they know that they were more stubborn in the mind than following their hearts, is what I'm seeing with this. And also the time that has passed. So the time, and you guys, the time that you have been working on your stability and your pentacle path. Which means that this person still is a little bit where you guys are releasing the 3D aspect. They're a little bit tied to that 3D aspect, and they think, that by having this external union, they will have that stability. There's a reason why I'm saying that. All right, confusion. Third party. And I'm feeling that's the third party for this collective, that job and whatever. It could have been, again, though, that there is a physical third party. We did get that with the seduction. There could be a physical third party in this person's life right now, but it says there were other things that got in the way of us, on the way of us being together. Confirmation to what I said with you guys. and that job, that path, that pinnacle path. Confirmation. So they energetically feel this confusion has to do with a third party, which means this person could be really connected, I'm hearing. Now, they are going through a lot of heavy emotion right now. I feel like this, and it's so crazy because I didn't feel it with you guys, but here I'm feeling it right here in the middle of my heart, like between my heart chakra and my throat chakra. Again, confirmation. So they're wanting to, express. And it's so crazy. I was about to confirm habits. It could be that maybe, certain anxiety habits are coming over them. Habits. Confirmation, overwhelmed. Literally what I was feeling. There's certain habit. They feel overwhelmed with this. Will I ever change energy? Will this ever change? Will this ever stabilize? The stress from this is draining me, and I feel that. Unappreciated. So certain values put into place. Again, that Hierophant energy, thinking for yourself. Why are you needed to activate that Hierophant energy? Because they're needing to activate their Hierophant energy. They're needing to challenge that status quo as well. We have too many differences. But what is that? Societal's issue. You have too many. No, you don't. You don't have 2 minutes. That's what your brain is telling you. Or for this person. Ego. Whatever they had imprinted in their mind having to do with unappreciation, I feel it's coming from that 3D aspect in their mind, and that's what they feel. It's our values do not align. But why? Because you guys in the 3D with other people, not only this person, because what happens in separation, since we don't have that trigger point with our person, during the separation, what is the universe going to start doing? They're going to start giving us the lessons with the same kind of emotion, but with different energies. So family, friends, work, it's literally what is going on with you guys. So where they are not feeling unappreciated in the relationship and having to do with their values, you guys are going through the same thing, but with family, with friends, with that job. You're feeling unappreciated in your job because it doesn't align with the values that you feel that should be put in place. You know what I mean? You're feeling unworthy with this. You're feeling taken advantage of. So what is it you need to do? You need to remove yourself from that. I've never had a reading like this where literally that aspect, that 3D aspect of, and in separation, because usually I get a lot of, what they think or you versus them and stuff like that. But this is like literally that you can see it in all of the decks, how your current timeline, your current life right now is affecting them and how they're seeing the connection, because you are not putting yourself first. You're not seeing your worth first. You're not putting up those boundaries with the people you need to put up with, and it's ricocheting onto them and thinking it in the relationship. But what do they need to do? They need to start changing that mind frame and that perspective and start changing it through their life. It's literally what happens in the beginning of the journey with the Divine Feminines. We think that everything has to do with this person. What is going on with them? They're going through the same thing, which means they could be going through an awakening. Ego. But this is amazing. Like literally. Neglected. I failed to give you what you needed. So they neglected you. But why? Because you neglected yourself. Because you were following your ego instead of your intuition. The projection. Time. But I feel like they're reflecting on this or wanting to change this. Oh, unexpected. So under time, we have unexpected outcome. Things didn't go the way I planned. It didn't go on my ego's timing. I had to wait for divine timing. They're afraid they didn't take action when they should have. Which means they're still a little bit in regret. Let's get their, I'm going to get their emotions. Let's get their current emotion towards this collective. Oh, but love. First one is love. That's beautiful. Hearing more of a regret and guilt, but let's see. 2 more. How this person is viewing this collective. Change. That's good. So what is this? Person feeling blame. There it is. I knew it. But they're starting to take responsibility for their own actions. I feel like they're wanting to change. Understanding that and nothing moves without growth or evolution. I feel it's more blaming themselves right now, more with this time and that unexpected outcome. It's like, why did I not just act when I should have? Why didn't I follow my heart? Why did I follow my ego? Why did I follow other people's opinions? You guys, the same thing. But the love is there, confirmation. It's not that the love isn't there, it's thus that what I said in the beginning of this reading, you and maybe both of you are in that energy of, you know that you need to heal. So there's still a little bit in that kind of like, should I surrender or shouldn't I? Let's get one more. One more of their trying to see the lighter side of things. Trying to focus on the bigger picture. Trying to focus on the glass half full, not the glass half empty. But I do still feel like a kind of like a 50-50. Confirmation! It was literally, this is hidden. They just need to surrender. That was literally what I was going to say. Sign. All right. Okay, I want to see their shadow. So we got how they are feeling towards this connection, how they're viewing the connection. Let's get their shadow. Let's see. This person on this collective's mind currently shadow. Oh, they're going through empowerment and rebirth as well. Sign. Emotional release and this is beautiful. So they're going through an emotional release. That's why they're feeling overwhelmed. That's why you guys are feeling overwhelmed as well. You guys are both transitioning at the same time. And they're trying to make peace. They're trying to be more profound. They're trying to focus on their genuine, the risk, that taking that chance, this black deck. They're going through a purification, catharsis. Also, I'm seeing, because this emotional release, maybe, where you guys are healing through your art, they need to find their way. Hold on. Oh God, I'm sorry. My kids were being a little bit fussy. But where you guys are releasing your energy and your overwhelming state through art, I feel like they're going through that emotional release and they're needing to go through that catharsis. They're needing to find their balance with that. They're needing to maybe alchemize from that aspect. They are alchemizing their shadow, but maybe they're needing to go through a certain release. So I feel like, and it's funny because when the divine feminine finally comes into her mission work, into actually being of service or, really working through her mission from her path, what does the divine masculine do? They start also going through the same thing. You now are using using it as a catharsis or using it as to heal, but you're not doing it so through your mission work. What I said before, that book that maybe you need to write with that poetry. By doing it with your mission, you start activating this person into starting to release that anxiety through art or through whatever it is that their mission path is, in their life. You know what I mean? Once you activate into your mission and really work on your mission, that's when this person can start doing their cathartic release and purifying their emotions and their overwhelming state through whatever mission they're supposed to go into. Because why? They start getting inspired by your driven and your divine masculine action, your movement. Self-compassion. So they're trying to focus on that growth mindset, what you guys are doing. Again, the power of projection. They're trying to focus on that positivity. They're trying to be resilient through this as well. But they're trying to embrace that imperfections helps us find strength. I feel like they're going through a real big purge and emotional release, having to do with maybe they compared themselves a lot with other people. What is this collective doing as well? You guys are working on your self-worth. What is this doing for them? It's activating them into their self-worth and what they need to work on with their self-worth. Sign. They're wanting to break the chains from their mind. They're wanting to believe as well. They're wanting to surrender also. This is a twinny. The unicorn for me is that twinny animal, apart from that swan. But it's that, it's in that blind faith, that believing that this journey is real. even though we do not have that tangible evidence all the time. Alrighty. All right, I want to see how they genuinely feel towards you with these. Oh my god, I was trying to and look what is in the bottom. Mirroring and right person on the wrong time was sticking out. And under mirroring, transformation. So they're again, confirmation, not projection. Mirroring, that transformation sign. All right, let's get what the person on this collective's mind is currently feeling right now towards this person. First one to come out, 3, 2, 1 action. And mirroring still on the bottom. So they're wanting to take action. Oh wow. Destiny, stop it. Oh, what did I say? Oh my god. They're trying to surrender, but they want to take they want to take action through this inspiration, through that forgiveness. They can feel the connection in the 5D, and they know that you're part of the destiny. But there's still, that 3D aspect of their life, how they're viewing the connection, all of those hurdles, because there's certain hurdles you need to go through first. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. And the first one you guys got was love. This is beautiful, but there's still some things you are needing to iron out and needing to ground before this comes in. You guys saw that. It was that 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and that King of Pentacles upright. And then it was that Lovers. It's focusing on your stability first, your family, your release, and working on your internal and being grounded yourself, being in that King of having your cake and eating it too. And then that love will be aligned after you focus on that 9 of Coins, focused on your self-worth, focused on, releasing that job that doesn't pay you right, or stop overworking yourself and focus on, your self-worth. Watch the whole thing. You know what I mean. I do believe that they are in a constant burn right now. They are very overwhelmed, and I can feel it right here, but let's hope that let's confirm. I don't want to say anything beforehand. All right, let's see where this action is coming from. There it is. And I was gonna say there's a little bit of temptation, but it's not. The action is not coming from a healed place. It's coming from a shadow place. So I feel like their action that is coming through the separation has to do with I'm seeing my card, that I want to hold you. It was like this deck. Oh my god. And I got it, and We're Coming Into Union came out, but it wasn't this one. This literally, this is what I was saying. I'm tiring of being away from you physically. I'm trying to process my fear so I can come back to you, but they're still going through shadow work right now. They're still alchemizing. They're still needing to release certain temptations, certain 3D aspects as well. Even though I feel like universally you are working through coming into union. We could see it in your spread universally what was going on, and I didn't even ask about this person. It was part of your path. They are part of your, your vision, or even, part of that universe's vision as well. But there are certain things that they need to iron out first, having to do with temptation. Again, those addictions that you guys, it's very heavy energy, guys. You can feel that constant burn for sure. But the inspired action they're taking is having to do with temptation and not having to do with healing. Remember, they're feeling this need, and you guys even, to explain themselves. They're needing to communicate with you. They're needing to open up to you, and they're going through their actions. But if this person does come in with temptation and comes very flirty and comes very, water off a duck's back, that would be a lesson in yourself about your self-worth. Remember that. If they do come in with honest communication, but you intuitively feel that overwhelming state that it's not ready yet, they are still overwhelming you, the outcome still overwhelms you with this person, it means that they are not ready to align with you in that way. They were just ready to align with you to learn a lesson. See it the right way. You inspire me. Your transformation. This is beautiful. So this is beautiful, but this, again, still their inspired action, the action they want to take towards you, has to do with temptation. It doesn't have to do with the transfer. If this would have come out under that 3-2-1 action, I would be like, okay, it could be that maybe they're starting to align you with this, but clearly they're not. You still have certain things you need to iron out in the 3D, having to do with that 10 of coins, that 4 of coins, and that king of coins energy, before this aligns as that destiny. They see you as destiny. I feel like maybe this person needs to believe a little bit more, surrender a little bit more, confirmation to what we got with those emotion cards. But they do see your transformation. They feel inspired by your act, by you and your light, and you know how you've transformed through this, which means this collective, you have no resentment towards this person. If they are seeing the inspiration through your transformation, it means this collective, you really believe that, don't make it fit, that this person can grow and evolve as you did. You do not hold resentment towards them having to do with that first part, that mask. You understood that they just need to heal that out. Don't make it fit. Literally, movement. But we have forgiveness with mission. I'm seeing this as, I feel like maybe this person knows about the universe and its magic within, you know, but it's just that they're still a little bit tied to that 3D aspect, and divine masculines usually are. But with this mission card under that forgiveness, I'm seeing it as, you know, it was part of your destiny, kind of like part of your mission in life to go through this. They had to go through this as well, understanding that you were both wounded energies. It was part of both of your missions to be activated through this. And also, I am going to say, because it came to my mind, because we did say that poetry, or even you could do like certain stories as well. Maybe you have a blog, and maybe this person is watching that blog, and they're reading your blog, and they're seeing it's kind of like a little bit of, you know, a window to your soul, in having to do with that art form that you have, that how you write and how you express certain emotions through your writing is what I'm seeing. More so with that inspiration. Maybe you were a person who would really write about very doom and gloom energy, or even, you know, I'm seeing, you know, those people who can actually write the emotion, and whenever you're reading it, you can feel that emotion. I'm feeling that with this collective. You can really speak into, like, really write into existence that feeling, and whoever reads it can go through that emotion by just reading that. And I feel like that forgiveness with that mission, it's kind of like that, you know, acknowledging, like seeing both sides of the story. I'm seeing the understanding card that from that deck with this. I see both sides of the story. I can see the pain that you have gone through in your life, and kind of like really, if there were certain challenges or hostilities in the connection, it's kind of like they've released that resentment towards you, and they understand that it was part of your mission, and it was part of their mission to go through that as well. You know what I mean? They're seeing the signs, and they are seeing the signs, synchronicities, everything. And I feel like that's also having to do with that temptation and that 3-2-1 action. Maybe they feel like the synchronicities, and again, how we start as divine feminines, we think that all the signs having to do with our divine masculines, but like the physical divine masculine, when in reality, it's actually the sign that the universe is saying you need to activate your divine masculine energy. You are sitting in this stillness now. You need to put that forward movement into your goals, into your dreams, and be in that balanced energy of divine feminine, divine masculine. I feel this person, for this collective, they are going through exactly that. They see the signs, the synchronicities, the names, the music, they see everything, and they think of you. So what do they think? I need to act because I'm seeing the synchronicities, but it's actually the universe sending them temptation, sending them, you know, or even it's the universe actually sending them that stillness, but they are tempted through lessons to come into action, and instead of being still and letting this unfold and surrender, confirmation with that over there, those feelings card, it's still a little bit hidden. Instead of surrendering, they want to take that action, they want to control that situation, they need to work on their divine feminine energy. You know what I mean? Right, collective will know. 5D. Fate. Confirmation to what I said. Whatever is happening, synchronicity, they feel like it's fate. But no, it means that the universe is actually activating their divine feminine, or wanting them to activate their divine feminine. So what does the universe do? They send them messages having to do with you guys, because they have allocated that divine feminine is you guys. instead of understanding that divine feminine is an energy that we all have to embody to be in a balanced state. But they see it as, they feel as it's written in the stars, as its fate, which a confirmation with this destiny. So, all right. Destiny. They can feel it. Telepathy. They can feel you guys. I want one more though. And the emotion. But water sign, you could be a water sign or they could be a water sign. But I feel like telepathically they know that whenever this emotion happens, whenever they feel this emotion, I feel like maybe they feel that it's you guys or it's destiny kind of like moving them into, oh my God, it's finally time to align. Where you guys remember what happens to divine feminines in the beginning of the journey. They just need to cleanse and clear it out. We think whenever we go through that overwhelming emotion, we actually think it's our person coming back. It's literally what's happening to them right now. But overall, this is beautiful. I just feel like this person needs to just surrender and let everything happen in divine timing. There's certain control issues that could be going through, which you guys as well, that ego is wanting to control your mind, and you're needing to control your ego. You need to control your mind yourself. But yeah, this is very nice. How they're viewing you, that's very nice. I'm thinking. I want to get, so I want to quickly, because I kind of like want to do the same thing that I did for you guys to get, I got this deck and then get what's currently going on with them, with tarot. I kind of like want to do the same thing with them. So literally grab a snack because this is going to be okay. So I want to do that for them. So I don't know. I want to first, hold on. I want to first get from their highest self, and then I want to ring the bell. You know what I was just hearing before I even go into this, but I'm going to get these to see universally what's going on with the connection, and then I just want to ring my bell and get them, just them, like I did with you guys. We just finished, like the eclipses were in Virgo, and we got a lot of earth energy. So you could be a Virgo actually, or you could have it in one of your big three. Maybe one, maybe your, what's it called? Your ascending, is it? It's not the solar. It's not the one you were born in. It's the one that, it's like that ascending, I think. Maybe you could be an ascending Virgo, and I feel like ascending has to do with job. I can't remember how it was, but that came to my mind. All right. What is this person from a high conscious perspective want to say to this collective? What's going on currently? Oh, first one, mission. I love that. We incarnated together to clear specific patterns from our bloodline and from our ancestral bloodlines. Beautiful. And 8, karmic justice. I'm just going to get 3 or 4. Let's get 4. So 10 patterns. So 8th of the 10th, 10th of the 8th could be an important date. I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. So they're still going through fear. They're just needing to release and surrender. 7, the universe brought us together for a reason. I am discovering what these reasons are. Confirmation, that mission, sign. And number 1, our hearts are connected. Take a moment to close your eyes and feel the connection. And I'm feeling that with that 5D and that fate. And even just that, you know, the destiny and the telepathy. I feel that. I'm just going to get those for that. And then we'll see what happens in the connection. All right, so I want to see this person, what I did with you guys with these cards, what the universe is wanting to release. And then I'll get tarot of what they're, you know, how it's happening and stuff. All right, universal message for the person on this collective's mind. Connecting energy. What is that? Oh, I'll keep trying. We're leaving that there. But number 4, divine masculine energy. Abundance, 4th of the 9th, 9th of the 4th, maybe. They are about to shine. Okay, so I'm gonna get 3. I'm just gonna get 3 for this collective. Hold on. I want to get 4. For quantum jumping, where you guys are going through a rebirth. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, let's get tarot. We're about to receive an unknown gift. Mission work. I'm seeing mission. All right, this person on this collective's mind. Oh, they're still going through a heavy load. 10 of Wands. Responsibilities over the limits. What you guys are going through in your own way. But releasing it. All right, so this 6 of Cups, giving and receiving affection. They're wanting that reciprocity. As I said, I don't feel like the love isn't there. It's just both of you know that there was healing needed. And clearly more healing is needed, but more groundness, actually. All right. Let's see. The person on this collective's mind. Universal message. I feel like first one, 4 of Wands, 3, 2, 1 action. I feel like that's where that comes. This is about lover returns, community support. But how funny, were you guys, your main focus, your biggest thing universally was your family. This person, their biggest thing universally right now is you guys, that chaser energy, confirmation. But manifesting their dreams, new moon, and we're about to approach a new moon if I'm not mistaken, but a month or next new moon, a change in direction, setting their intentions, a new cycle beginning, but don't give up, and germination. Again, they're needing to surrender. Okay, let's just get 4. Chariot, strength, and you guys saw how that fell, right? It literally fell over that. So strength of will with forward movement. Oh, they got 7 of Cups in reverse as well as you did. This is beautiful. And preparing for change, a few months, making long, expressing great harvest. Wow. Wow. So they're getting it. They're starting to put determination and I feel it's because they're focusing on this energy, on the union. It's putting them into that strength of will. What we go through with our divines, what we go through in our journey, the universe will put, that person as that goal first, to be able to keep us driven and action prone and forward movement, because that's our goal. But then that's when that shift happens. Hold on, my candle just blew off. I didn't notice my candle turned off. But as I was saying, so how we went through it, they have to go through it as well until they realize, they come to that realization, that awareness, that Ace of Swords, that it's all for that internal growth first, and then the external comes out. But the universe will always put, that external first to keep us in movement, to keep us in focus. And then it's like we need to go through that perspective shift when we start seeing that there's certain blocks in place, that there's certain things we're needing to heal out first before this external union comes. But we do have strength of will. So I do feel like this person, there's movement happening towards you. I'm seeing it. But they have this willpower. They feel the success. They feel like they're in control, but they're action prone, a certain travel. But they're really focused again on that union, on that celebrating that union, on keep trying with that union, confirmation. They feel like their abundance has to do with that action, that forward movement that they have to put towards you. But I feel like there is a shift happening where they start having that clarity of thought. It's like, no, I need to start focusing on myself. Maybe they start getting certain signs with family as well, how you guys are, or friends, or whatever it is. But they're starting to see a clear choice, and they're starting to be more decisive in their actions. That's where I feel like that you are about to shine happens, starting to work through their internal. And it's preparing for change. So this is about a few months, making long-term or making long-term plans. That quantum jumping. They could be seeing a lot of crickets also. But it's so crazy how it's literally good luck having to do with your vision by balancing out your yin and yang. That's how you quantum jump. By being in a balanced energy and following your intuition and surrendering to your vision and letting the universe do whatever it needs to. You are, the luck is on your side with this. Or luck is on their side with it. They could be feeling. Alrighty. Let's get this 4 of Wands. It's preparing them to be very emotionally stable, but emotional mastery, heart-centered, kind-hearted, understand. I do feel that they are understanding. Again, what I said before, it's that I'm seeing both sides of the story with this, but I feel like this is what the universe is trying to get them to do, to try to be in a balanced energy, even though the goal that the universe is sending them has to do with their union. You know, it's again what I said before, it has to do with their internal union, being balanced emotionally. Lovers in reverse, I feel like it's not the right time for that alignment yet, because why? You guys are focusing on your stability, your grounding within your life. They need to focus on theirs, but because they are still in that 3D, again for the 100th time, they're in the 3D aspect of my stability has to do with the union with this person, because I will feel emotionally stable, emotionally fulfilled. That's why I feel like it's not the time to align in lover's energy yet. Or universally, it's not the time to align. Chariot. They're having a lot of strength with this movement, but I feel like it's because I want to see what the Seven of Cups comes in, you know, but this is about invisible force, and under that Chariot, it's like very strong-willed with this, you know, very determined. It's like a double determination. It's like double strength with the decision of wanting to take that action forward movement. But I feel like it's because of that trickle in of that temptation. They feel like that 3-2-1 action has to do with, oh, it's time, it's fate. But no, I feel like it's them trying to control a little bit. They feel like it's part of their wisdom, but there it is. It's not. It's King of Coins in reverse. There's a little bit of possessiveness coming over you. Again, that, what was it? The one that says, I'm hoping that you're, let me get it. I can't remember. Hold on. I need to get it. Literally this one, the card, the patterns one. I'm afraid you're going to meet someone else before I'm ready to be with you for good. So what are they trying to focus on? And they feel like they're emotionally balanced. They feel like maybe, even though they're going through overwhelming energy, which, you know, doesn't really make sense, but they feel like they're emotionally balanced, or I feel like more this is what the universe is trying to provide. But I feel also that this person thinks that this strength and will, the strength in this movement has to do because they're finally emotionally available, because it's finally time, it's destiny, it's fate. But it's not. It has to do with them. They are being a little bit stubborn. They are a little bit ungrounded, a little bit jealous. You know, they're afraid you're going to meet someone new, and they're not, you know, just trusting in divine timing. There could be a little bit of possessiveness, but again, ruled by materialism. They are ruled by that external outcome. You know what I mean? Seven of Cups. Let's see what this focus. The Sun. But focusing on positivity. The universe is trying for them to focus on their decision through positivity, through their intuition, as well as what I'm hearing with this. But being positive, being warmth, speaking their truth, being decisive with their truth. Happiness, their own freedom. Hold on, because I kind of wanted, because I feel like this is what the universe is really trying to get out of them. But I feel like this is kind of like what that for the love of God, my candle, I hate when it happens, just doesn't stay still. I feel like this first part is kind of like what is moving them towards, you know, starting their path, starting their mission, you know what I mean? All right, I want to see this person's current energy over the Four of Wands. New emotional cycle endings bringing new beginnings, but divine aid. This is something that the universe is providing so that they come into their emotional balance. Confirmation. This person's energy over this Chariot. True energy. Why? Trouble ahead, confirmation. So storm brewing, no progress. This is because they feel like it's divine aid, but it's actually being forceful. This chariot, this confirmation to what I said before, they feel they're coming in strength, but it's actually their own need to control the situation, because they feel like that 3-2-1 action energy, that action, that forward movement that they're feeling now is actually divine aid, but it's actually a temptation. There's a reason why they're going through alchemizing their shadow. It's part of their shadow. That temptation is something that they need to get over. But this is about slow healing, bad to worse, instability. It's an unstable energy to come in with that chariot. I knew I needed to do that. They could be returning from from travel, or they're waiting for you to return from travel. I'm hearing for a reason. But the delays, they're focused on the delays with that chariot energy instead of being focused on that positive or being strong-willed with that. This is what they are going through, where I feel like the universe is wanting them to embody the strength in that decision, the strength in that will, without that fear, without that you will meet someone else. This is coming from a place of fear, from a place of instability. Confirmation to what I said before. I knew it. Right, real. All right, so this person's energy, current energy, genuine energy over this Seven of Cups. What is their focus, their real focus? So thirst for knowledge. This is about, so they could be, this is good. Their focus, their main focus right now is about communication, clearly, and we could feel that. They're wanting to communicate. They feel like luck is on their side with that, and it kind of feels that with that quantum jumping as well. So they can really feel that shift, but they're still a little bit vigilant. They're still a little bit guarded. Sign. Their action, their forward movement, having seen that clear choice, there's still a little bit of guarded energy around that. They're trying to be fair. So there's still a little bit of guilt is what I'm hearing with this. But things first, acts later is what I'm hearing, which is good. They're trying not to be impulsive though. So again, they're trying to really not be tempted. They're trying to really alchemize that shadow and trying to think first instead of acting. Focused on thinking first before that action. Where in the beginning, because it's been a long time, but because again that 3D aspect, it's been a long time. You guys have, they miss you. They want to touch you. They want to hold you. They're afraid that you'll meet someone new before they're ready to fully healed. They think that whatever this fated moment is about to come has to do with them. It's time to act. It's because I'm balanced. But no, it's actually the universe providing this to put that trigger in. So it means that this collective, you're going to reject them. Or you're just going to speak your truth about it. And again, what I said, and it's kind of like that energy I had yesterday, where this person comes and says, it's funny because in my other collective, that person would be like, maybe would come in and be like, I need to heal this. I know, I want to be with you, but I need to heal before I can come in, correct? And the collective would be like, yeah, like it was what I was intuitively feeling, like the collective I was reading to would be understanding in the sense of saying, okay, yes, I understand you need to heal and such. It's not that they're waiting for them, but they know that it will align when it's supposed to align. I feel like this person is more so in that energy of, oh, this is being aligned because it's finally time. And also that Page of Swords over that emotion. They are very trapped in their mind over that communication of their emotion is what I'm feeling. And it's what I felt in the beginning. They're wanting to express. All right, let's confirm autumnal equinox. What the universe. Timing. Divine timing. So a few months, and this is about decisive moment, life cycles, endings bringing new beginnings. This is about change, fates, that quantum jumping. This is what the universe is trying to get them to do. Quantum jump by what? Releasing what doesn't serve them, releasing that control, releasing that jealousy maybe, releasing the need to be self-sacrificing to others, releasing, the need for that external instead of believing that it would align what it's supposed to. whatever this is preparing them for change, having to do with expressing gratitude of what they do have and not feeling that loss, that mourning, that fear, confirmation, that harvest season, that fall, it's a very decisive moment for universally. It's literally a Wheel of Fortune moment. It's them. Will you walk away and release what doesn't serve you in this moment? You guys and even them. So, and I'm hearing it, this collective, again, I feel this collective and this person, your threads are very intertwined right now. There's a reason why I'm saying this, because where you guys are going through that release and removing what doesn't serve you, walking away from that cup that does not serve you anymore, that job. But whatever makes you emotionally unfulfilled, or whatever you're needing to let go, whatever you release that doesn't serve you, they're going through the same thing, but they're having to release expectations where you guys release that expectation. They're having to release that mental that happens and really trust in their intuition and release that 3D aspect so that this can align. This is beautiful. This Wheel of Fortune, I do feel like if this person does release that, if the person does really just focus on finding that internal balance, that King of Cups for themselves, not because they feel it's coming from you guys, from that Four of Wands, but because it's literally what they deserve, their worth. I feel like this is something that can progress in a few months. But I feel like this collective, you need to put up that boundary. You need to be the ones to say, you know what? Thank you for telling me this, whatever it is that they're wanting to tell you. I do feel like it's coming with honesty. But maybe, just let them know that you're focusing on yourself right now, and there's certain things that you need to iron out before this comes in. You know this collective. This person doesn't know, because we are reading their energy for you guys. But you, having known what the energy is universally around you guys and what it's preparing you for, you have the upper hand. Will you make that right choice? Will you make that right choice, literally? Okay, I want to see this person, what's happening, what they feel is happening in a few months with this harvest season, with this person there. So I want to get this person's over this autumnal equinox. There it is, my way or the highway, control issues, confirmation, temperamental, demanding, not easily moved. Control issues they need to go through first before this decisive moment comes. This is currently what they are going through with that 3-2-1 action energy. They need to release that expectation. They need to surrender. And what happens once you guys surrender what you need to surrender and release what you need to release? What happens? It'll project onto them, and it'll help them with their decisions of what is best for their life as well. Not because of the external union of you two, but because of that internal union for themselves. Okay, it's gaining momentum. It's up to you guys. But swift progress, alignment, communication. I do feel there is a communication coming here. But things taking off, movement, air travel, and confirmation. There was the returning from travel. It could be that you're about to travel. But, yeah. The universe is preparing both of you for a moment to shine. And it's so crazy that that moment to shine has to do with that clarity of thoughts, of that, that communication of what they're wanting to communicate, but how they feel like it's very positive as well. So I feel like this person is more that, yeah, anyway, but 26th of the 9th could be their birthday or your birthday, and 26th of the 4th could be a birthday or a memory that you both share together, or 9th of the 4th, 4th of the 9th. Alrighty, guys. Now that we have them, that was heavy. Like, I can still feel that heaviness within myself. All right, I want to see, let's just change that energy. I want to see how far ahead does the universe want us to tap into for the connection. Just because I already got what's going on with your energies, like, separately, I want to see connection-wise what's happening or what's going to happen. And we'll get the SJ Oracles, get a couple, like 5 cards, and then I've been doing that lately because it's been very much, it's easier, but like the message comes in through better, for some reason I'm hearing. But again, I'm challenging my own status quo. I'm making my own rules. I'm in my own Hierophant energy and making the rules of how I want to be able to give these messages. And as doing so, they are flowing much more beautifully than before. Sign for you guys. All right, this collective and this person, how far ahead do you want me to tap into spirit for this connection? 6 comes out, then it's months. If anything, 3 weeks. Next 3 weeks. All right, next 3 weeks for this collective, this connection. Next 3 weeks for this connection, universal message, this connection. This connection, next 3 weeks. All right, next 3 weeks. Next 3 weeks for this connection. What is happening universally? There it is, dark night of the soul. Of course it is. I knew it. What is chaos? I'm putting that down, that one to come out. Passion. There's that temptation. Don't fall short. All right, so the first one, dark night of the soul, you guys are going through a rebirth period. So I feel like, again, releasing negative energies. Both of you are going through that overwhelming energy so that you can release it, transmute it, and finally heal from it. Chaos, I feel like there is a lot of chaos brewing under the surface right now, but it's only helping you evolve. But I feel like this chaos is having to do with, they're putting that chaos within your lives first. Again, there's a reason why you are focusing on being grounded, why the universe is helping you focus on being grounded, that King of Pentacles, because this chaos could be overwhelming. But remember that the universe will never release anything that will affect your trauma into being worse. They will only release things that will help you evolve and grow. About marriage. Maybe this is something that they're going to speak about. The commitment, but again, it's coming from a place of chaos. Remember that. And we have passion, and from a place of passion. We already saw that. But religion and distance. But remember and this is wanting to close in the distance sometimes, but also I feel like whatever is coming in is having to do with you closing in that distance, or just uniting yourself with your spirituality. That's what I'm hearing with this. But also both of you guys, it's kind of like, closing in that distance with their spirituality. That's what the universe is wanting for you guys to do. Really, work on that closeness within yourself through that healing in that spiritual. You know what I mean? All right. I was going to get these, but no. All right. So let's get these. Feeling very heavy energy though. Universally, this connection, what is happening universally within the next 3 weeks? 3 weeks for this connection, universal message. This ended up being a very long reading. Oh, beautiful. What is that? Ace of Coins. I'm putting that open. It's not bad. But there's a lack of faith. There it is. I knew it. All right. Biggest thing I'm seeing for this collective and this connection, and it's so crazy everything I say is for a reason, but Ace of Wands in reverse, needing an outlet, bubbling under the surface, that dark night of the soul, and that chaos is what I'm feeling with that. But many ideas lacking direction, and whatever direction they do have, they feel like it's divinely timed, so it's time to act. But emerging ideas and certain inception point. I feel like maybe they're needing to change that mind frame where you guys are going through that same thing, having to do with your action. I will, however, say we have the Empress upright. This is about divine feminine energy, being in that stillness. I feel like there's something having to do with your belief and this person's belief, and being nurturing towards yourself, them being nurturing towards themselves. Also art, confirmation with you guys, something having to do with your art, needing that outlet bubbling under the surface. What is it that you're needing to put action towards with your art, with them as well? What is it they're needing to alchemize? Maybe they are having to alchemize it through being more in divine feminine energy, and just sit in that stillness and be able to really focus on, you know, paying attention to their body and see what is overwhelming and what isn't, what you guys go through with your intuition. There's a reason why I'm saying that. I feel like again, there's something about their intuition that's needing to be ignited through divine feminine energy. And again, what I said before, they're seeing the signs of synchronicities and they think it's all about you guys. But no, it's the universe saying you need to work on your divine feminine energy. Sign. But you guys, for this, and this is about motherhood, you guys need to believe that whatever decision you make having to do with your mission, I'm hearing with this, remember, you got that 10 of coins. It's both the universe, that 4 of coins in reverse, and that king of coins. They're preparing, the universe is preparing you for your own stability before coming into union with your person. But I'm seeing with this divine feminine, just stay in your stillness and in your belief, your intuitive belief that you are in that divine feminine energy, that you do not chase, you just attract, and that through the decision that you make, you are going to attract that abundance. You're going to attract part of that thread with that divine feminine energy. Stay still in your belief is what I'm hearing. And also be firm in your decision and believe in your decision. That literally, that surrendering trust sign. But you do have an Ace of Cups energy. Again, as I said before, it's not that the love isn't there. It's just that, you know, you guys need to work on your wounds and need to work on your path before coming in the right way. Both of you feel the same way for this person. Again, you both know that you like each other, and it's what you guys got that mask, what you're needing to heal from. You both see this as a wish fulfillment. I do feel like there will be a wish fulfillment moment. This is about also divine aid, divine timing energy for me. I feel like whatever communication comes in as well has to do with the emotion, but also has to do with purpose and renewal and healing energy. So I feel like whatever is having to do with emotion and this wish fulfillment and this maybe communication of explaining themselves or telling you what they need to tell you, it's kind of like that foot in the door of, you know, we can rebuild from this. We just need to work on ourselves first, and then once we are wherever we're supposed to be and the universe says, you know what, yes, they are ready to be together, the universe will align us with this rewards of your labor. 9 of coins energy. You're both working through your 9 of coins right now. You're both working through your... The biggest thing I feel for this person is what they need to... I feel like they need to hear that you are on the same page emotionally as they are, and that you haven't given up on them is what I'm hearing. But as I said before, you both are working through your 9 of coins. You're both working through to find that self-sufficiency within you, in yourselves, your own status, your own abundance. You're literally, both of you are on that path. You could be an earth pairing, it came to my mind. But on your own, you're taking it easy, maturing. You're both working on your maturation. The universe is helping you work through your maturation. And it's so funny because literally you guys got this last one after that lover's energy. Literally, you got it like this. But you got it having to do with you working too hard or for free, what you're needing to change, working on your self-worth. And then how is this going to end? It's going to end it's going to begin by you being in this energy first. Totally fulfilled, not needing that external validation, not needing that external companion, or not needing that external 3D aspect to feel complete, fulfilled, and, you know, grounded and free. Both of you are going through that, which is beautiful. Very nice. All right, Ace of Wands. Let's see, what is bubbling under the surface? I want to see. Disconnected. They think it has to do with their intuition telling them, but it's actually they're disconnected. It's actually coming from force. It's actually coming from overwhelmed energy. It's coming from control issues. Confirmation to what I said before. Literally, suppressed intuition, missing information, isolation, keeping in the dark, withholding. And also that it could be that maybe all of this emotion is bubbling under the surface. They're needing that outlet. They're needing to express it. And also what I'm hearing with this bubbling under the surface, the Ace of Wands, that action towards, you know, putting the action and through this energy, I'm seeing this as what the universe is trying to get them to be in that connected energy, trying to get them to really activate that high priestess, that oracle within themselves, trying to activate them into following their intuition instead of keeping it blocked, because they still have that control issue, or they're, you know, still lacking faith, or they're needing to surrender before letting everything come in. You know what I mean? Empress. The World, seeking closure, confirmation. So lack of completion, stagnation, also because they are not in their Empress glow. Which this collective, what is keeping you stuck is staying in that stillness instead of putting that action and forward movement towards that goal, or towards that removing of what you need to remove. Confirmation. That's maybe them taking the shortcuts. Because also they see you in divine feminine energy. They feel inspired by you. So what do they feel? Sign. What do they feel? I need to get on this before it becomes a lack of completion again. Before it starts being delayed again. They are in their prime right now. Sign. Ace of Cups. Oh, but they're still emotionally unbalanced, emotionally immature. The emotion is there, but they still don't know how to express it in a way that is not triggering, is what I'm feeling. But because they still have repressed emotions, they're still withdrawn, and it makes sense with this, you know, the isolation, the secrets, the withholding, with that, you know, needing that outlet. There's clear, and again, the universe. Also, I just realized the universe is trying to get them to be in King of Cups energy, in that emotional maturity energy, and that stable, emotionally, emotion-wise energy. How? By putting that I said it for a reason, that Four of Wands energy, you know, wanting that reunion. That's because they feel like that is their romance, that is their bliss, that is their wish fulfillment, that is their all and be all and end all. That Four of Wands is that external that they're needing to release, because they have so much emotion tied to it. That's why they are imbalanced right now. They're still coming in an imbalanced energy. Sure, they will be coming with truths. They will be coming with genuine emotion, but their emotion is still immature. It's still not ripened yet. You know what I mean? You will know this. This person thinks that whatever this Ace of Cups is coming over them with that Four of Wands, that moment that the universe, that decisive moment that they feel that it's a decisive moment that the universe is providing, it's actually a wish fulfillment, an overflowing of abundance and joy and emotion. It's actually trying to help them from this into this, which means this collective, you are going to have to speak certain truths having to do with what you felt emotionally and how their actions led to feeling that way emotionally for you guys, so that they can learn from it and start turning that energy upright. Whatever is happening universally for the person connected to you guys is sign. That never happens. I'm taking that as a sign. Whatever is happening universally in divine timing, as it happened right now, has to do with their evolution of their, and also side note, because this is connecting energy, what you guys are going through as well with this universally, with this Ace of Cups, because I feel like you're not emotionally mature enough for this Ace of Cups yet, because you're still working on your own foundation with certain manipulative tendencies that maybe family members or work colleagues have, with certain repressed emotion that you haven't experienced, that you haven't been able to express to the people you're needing to put those boundaries with focusing on those inner feelings as well. But this is good though, because I feel like with this Ace of Cups with them as well, they're going to start to focus on their inner feelings and start to follow their intuition and start balancing themselves out. But for this collective, I feel like there's still certain manipulative energies that you have around you that could actually kind of blind you with this Ace of Cups. I feel this collective, you guys are going to take that high road and be like, you know what? I feel like we are not ready yet. I have too much in my mind, too much on my plate right now to be able to commit to something or someone else in my life when I am still, working on committing to myself, is what I'm hearing. I'll make that fit. This collective, that would have crossed your mind during this reading. star. I feel like after that, that's when the magic happens. That alignment happens. Page of Cups. So starting anew. Very, you know. Also, Page of Cups is a little bit naive. You know. They think that very imagination wise, you know, their imagination gets the best of them. They're big daydreamers, big romantics. But this is also about, with this wish granted, with having faith, by healing, keeping the hope, by being calm and working on your purpose and focusing on that renewal energy and being serene and focus on your inspiration and your spirituality, and connecting with your spirituality, connecting and bringing in that distance that maybe you had with your spirituality and your highest self, bringing in that distance yourselves, but also it's helping both of you through the spirituality, through the belief. It's helping both you coming closer distance wise, emotionally or whatever. I feel like you are starting to listen. There's something about your inner voice that you're starting to take into account, the same way about your psychic abilities, but also this person as well. I feel like it's having another outlook of, you know, the journey, in the sense of not romanticizing it, but really believing that intuitively this will happen when it's supposed to happen. But for that to happen, we need to first remove that external need of that fulfillment from this person, which is happening with you guys as well with your job, by removing what no longer serves you, by releasing what no longer serves you. And also, this is about artistic and musical. So where you guys maybe are kind of like the writers, maybe they have a guitar, because that stood out to me, that guitar right there. Maybe they love music, and maybe their part of their mission has to do with music. And how funny that it's always that societal issue that, oh, you can't do anything with music, you can't do anything with writing, that everyone says because everyone has an opinion. Maybe that's what they're going through as well, finding their own path through that wish, through that divine aid. This is nice. All right, 9 of Coins, rewards of your labor. And then, oh, this is very long. We'll confirm that. Only fools rush in. Holding back, reckless. I feel this person is still a little bit, you know, lacking a little bit of faith, where this collective, you're not. You are. This is the next 3 weeks also. I want one more for the Fool, because I was really feeling like it was something that, you guys, there it is. So where they feel like maybe you are holding back because you're in that 9 of Coins energy, that you are, you know, lacking faith maybe, or I feel like maybe they're a little bit restless, and they're wanting to be a little bit reckless, but being a little bit foolish and thinking that everything is, you know, all sunshine and rainbows, and maybe, you know, focusing on that impulsivity instead of focusing on letting everything be. It's actually activating them into, you know, that Emperor energy. And you guys as well. And you guys got the pairing, Empress and Emperor sign. And also, I feel like it's you putting your, it's being in that balance for you guys with that divine masculine and divine feminine energy through that 9 of Coins. Rewards of your labor, because you put that dedicated effort, you got things done having to do with your own stability in the 3D, which they still have to, you know, turn around that and start that new beginning. You started that new beginning with this. You're in that energy. They need to get to that energy. And remember, divine feminines, you guys are 6 to 9 months ahead of this person, spiritually and emotionally. Where this person, wherever you guys were 6 to 9 months ago, today, no, I'm sorry, where you guys were 6 to 9 months ago, they are today that way. You know what I mean? But stability, protective, authority, powerful, leader, father. Hearing, don't hold back from your father. And we did have that deviation with the father with this collective. Don't hold back. Don't be reckless. But side note, I just noticed that in 9 of Coins, and the first thing I said for you guys, your omens, your birds, you're getting certain signs having to do with birds, maybe eagles or hawks, or just that owl, look what she is holding right there. Sign. So I feel like maybe your signs having to do with your stability are maybe birds. So I just came to my mind. But overall, this is very beautiful. There's a lot of growth happening. A lot of... It's all to balance both of you out. Confirmation. A balancing act. It's all to balance you out. And how funny that literally balancing out divine feminine, divine masculine energy, that yin and yang within. It's preparing you, both of you, to balance your energies to finally come into union. And financial adaptation as well with that Emperor. Let's get one last one. Universal for this connection. It's shifting the energy. Confirmation from that Five of Swords upright to that Five of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. Variety, changing it up, adapting, conquering self-doubt. Doing it differently, making amends, unexpected surprises. Beautiful. Beautiful. Ten of Swords, changing that outcome. Regeneration of a relationship. Making a comeback. Reconciliation. Repairing and moving on. Beautiful. You just guys are working through the balance of yourselves. Remember that. Remember that. And if this person does come in with communication and they want to, you know what you need to do. Your intuition will tell you what you need to do. If you feel overwhelmed, it means it's not the right time. And if you're feeling like you're at peace and you're being able to express yourself and you feel like they're, you're not over-explaining maybe, just remember to focus on that bigger picture and not take that moment of bliss. I don't feel like collective you would take that moment of bliss. You've been working on your stability too hard right now. And you're wanting that stability within yourself. But my advice. All right, let's get a confirmation of that full reading. I'm not even going to get that love part because we already know that love part. Biggest thing for this collective, you need to focus on yourselves. Start putting up those boundaries. Work through your fears of what will happen. New moon in Scorpio, and also Scorpio devil energy. Work through your fears, through your shadow. Balancing spirituality and practicality. Signs. So being in that stillness as that Empress and divine feminine energy, but putting that dedicated effort and action towards your dreams and goals like that divine masculine energy. And also being strong with your voice and believing in your voice. That is also divine masculine energy. Full moon in Pisces, and your hard work is paying off. Sign. New moon in Capricorn. Very nice. Have faith in your dreams. Confirmation. Have faith in your vision. I'm not even going to confirm that. All right, guys. Alrighty. I didn't even want to get true intentions or anything because you guys need to focus on yourselves, and this person more so needs to focus on themselves. All right. I want to get you guys some crystal wisdom cards. Just little advice for this beautiful collective. Oh my God, the first one, communication. Aquamarine. And also that aquamarine is the goddess stone. Maybe you got an aquamarine. But communication, I communicate with ease and grace. Divine feminine. Ruby, shine. But July, you are about to shine, but it's time for me to shine. That Nine of Coins. It's time for you to focus on your own stability and to shine through it. And to shine through your mission. But then we have ancient wisdom crystal. The ancient wisdom. I am an expression of the powerful ancient wisdom of my soul. It guides me through life. That's very nice. And flexibility. Focus on being flexible and not rigid. All right. Alrighty. I don't even want to get initials really, because like I feel like I've there were enough details there for you to know if this reading is for you. If not, let's get Charmy as well. Okay, so we do have some initials. So P, S, T, R, and Z. P, S, T, R, and Z initials, important letters. Oh, and J. J right here. Oh my God. So Mars energy, divine masculine energy, this collective, what you're needing to focus on your divine masculine energy, but you've been healing your heart. Also, amethyst, healing heart. You got 2 healing heart energies. Beautiful. Healing your heart. That star, wish upon a star, is about to happen. Aquarius energy. Protecting your energy as well, but the Hand of Fatima, you could have just gotten a Hand of Fatima, little, like one of these little charms to protect you. Whoa. You're upgrading through your Kundalini awakening, upgrading DNA upgrades. Focus on your inner wisdom. Elephant, you could really love elephants, but love, and focus on unconditional love towards yourself and towards others. And we have citrine, but citrine, abundance, masculine energy, but also solar plexus energy, willpower, recharging energy, and also like that the little insignia that was that divine masculine one, the little one, is also Mars. So certain conflicts arising, confirmation for you guys. Just pay attention to what, where they are happening, you know, and remember that it's all just a test for you guys to finally release burdens and to release, you know, 9 could be significance, but you could be seeing 999 a lot, almost a completion of a cycle. All right, birthdays, angel numbers, important dates, etc. 1111, 0. Starting a new cycle. Can you guys see that? 0. Can you guys see it? I don't know if you guys can see it. There it is, 0. But 14th of the 1st, 14th of the 10th, 14th of the 6th, 64 angel number. Oh, angel. That's the sign. That's the flower of life. That's our creator. I love 64. I've always loved that number, actually, for some reason. And you know what? This you know, when we were kids and we were starting to really learn about multiplication and stuff, for some reason I loved the multiplication 8 times 8, because it gave you 64, but I always loved the number 8. Like, I loved that, and that's karmic justice for me. So literally turning that karma into your favor, and, you know, 64, being guided by our beautiful creator. But 14th of the 2nd can be an important date as well. 4th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 4th, 6th of the 2nd, 2nd of the 6th, 6th of the 4th, 4th of the 6th. And I did say, what was it, 3 weeks, right? 14th of the 4th as well, another sign. 19th of the 10th. But 16th or 19th of the 11th, I think it was. 414 as well. 141, also angel number. 14th of the 3rd, 14th of the 7th, 30 of the 10th, 30 of the 1st, 30th of the 7th, 30th of the 3rd, and 30th of the 4th. 141, 74 angel number. 14th of the 1st is important because it came out twice already, and 14th of the 3rd. 1414 you could be seeing a lot as well, but lucky number 7 by itself. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will be posting another reading later tonight. I love you all, and I will see you later. Bye. Keep shining.